Thank you for logging on to this broadcast of Argos Dragons High School Athletics on the Voice Sports Network. This broadcast would not be possible without the support of our sponsors. Be sure to thank them and use their services when possible. The Voice Enterprises is Northeast Indiana's largest provider of high school sports. This broadcast is available online and on your mobile device, so you never have to miss a game. Thanks again for listening. Now, sit back and enjoy this broadcast.
All right, good evening. Welcome to Culver Community High School. Steve Stricker alongside Andy Stone.
Hello, and here we go.
Got McKenna manning the camera for now until Phil shows up again.
Manning
the camera. Female in the camera.
Female.
And tonight we got second round sectional action. The Lady Dragons are going to be taking on the LaCrosse Lady Tigers. This is the sectional number 51, round number 2. Lady Dragons come into tonight's game off a 19-3 mark, coached by Gary Teal. He is 53-33 in his 4th season with Argos, 211 and 143 in his 16th season overall. LaCrosse Lady Tigers come into tonight's game. They had the first round bye, so they're fresh, ready to go, and they're 13-9 for the season. They're coached by Brian McMahon. He is 47-79 in his 7th season with LaCrosse. The Lady Dragons finished up the season at number 6 in the coaches poll in Class A. They are also number 6 in the Class A Sagarin ratings and 112 overall in the Sagarin ratings. LaCrosse is 42nd in Class A in the Sagarin ratings, and they are 275th overall. Versus common opponents, Argos is 8-1, with the one loss being to Oregon Davis. And LaCrosse is 5-3. They lost to Oregon Davis, Morgan Township, and South Central. There have been no meetings between these two programs in the last 15 seasons.
Wow.
The predicted score by John Harrell is 50-35, with Argos Dragons prevailing. So we'll see. Hopefully John Harrell is right on this one. Argos finished out the season at number 1 in the state of Indiana in all classes in defensive average, allowing 31.5 points per game. And they are up to number 22 in the state in average margin with 19.77 points per game average. The sectional stacks up this way. On Tuesday, it was the first game was Argos versus the host school, Culver Community. Argos won that game 46-19. And in a bit of a shocker, a comeback right at the end, Triton gets beat at the end by North Miami 31-29. A lot of people went home, including myself, on that one, thinking I think there was about I think it was like 29-21 or something with under 2 to go. And boy, North Miami, they scored the last 9 or 10 points of the game and pulled out a big win. So tonight's games are going to be the first game, obviously, is LaCrosse and Argos. And then the second game following this one is going to be the 18-5 South Central Lady Satellites, and they're going to be taking on the 11-12 North Miami Lady Warriors. The winner of these two games will meet tomorrow night at 8 o'clock here again at Culver and decide the sectional number 51 championship. The winner of this championship goes on to Caston. That would be a week from Saturday, the Caston Regional, and they will take on the winner of the Hamilton Sectional. Also in that sectional are Couts winner and West Central winner will be taking on in the first game of the day, and then the second game of the day at Caston would be the Culver Community winner versus the Hamilton winners. So, Andy, what's your thoughts here? I do believe after a little bit of an illness had gone through the team, it looks like everybody is back and ready to go full strength. So that's a good thing to see here. We're going to need everybody, all hands on deck tonight.
Yeah, I mean, we said it before. We were missing Dunlap, and, she's point guard and so on and so forth, very key asset to the team. But it doesn't matter. I said it before, and I say it again. We have to come out on fire. We have to come out with the belief and the overall outright control of the game from the get-go. And the last time we've done it was against South Central. Now, that's a great time to do it because they were a tough competitor, and we did it. against the Winter Classic, and we come out with a huge win there. But we need to do it. We come out slow again, and part of that was just getting our feet wet, trying to figure out who's going to do what with Dunlap missing. And then all of a sudden, Val goes a little bit three-point wild, I guess you could say. Gets 19 in the first half. A couple points from Stricker and Miller to help out in the first half. And then third quarter, Stricker goes crazy, puts all 7 points in, comes back out, gets 3 more for 10 and a half to really push the Dragons over the edge. Then quality play out of everybody off the bench, getting minutes, rotating in. Manikowski with a pair of free throws, her first sectional points in her career. Stone with the left-handed layup, getting her 2 points. Shanna Miller, huge play off the bench. Dribbling, passing, defensive. 6 points, 8 points to what she had, I think. With just tremendous stuff off of the bench. And she was a starter for the first time in a sectional game and for the season. So for her to come out and did what she did was just huge for us. But tonight, everybody's back. We had our game Tuesday. Some of the girls weren't feeling well. Val didn't feel well at all after halftime. She could kind of see it out there on the court. The next day, Wednesday, we had Ross Popo. Lineberry, Binkley, Dunlap, all on sick. Coach Teal is sweating bullets. I guarantee you that when he comes to practice and there's 5 girls gone,
three
starters,
yeah, right.
3 starters, a couple key subs. It's just like, oh, what's going on here? But we do have a deep bench, deepest bench we've had in years, and you know what? It showed the other night. Now, LaCrosse, definitely a different competitor compared to Culver Lady Cavaliers. So they're going to have to work harder tonight. But they come out with some intensity, and we play our game, settle down, put some shots in, get the confidence that they need. I'm telling you right now, we're going to manhandle this team, and we're going to go the way we need to and finish this game right now.
Well, I think definitely looking down the starters for LaCrosse, they are 5'8", 5'9", 5'9", 5'5", and then the tallest girl 5'11". So the one thing that was kind of lacking on the inside for the Culver game, the game inside with Barlow and Barlow, that's going to be critical here tonight with the definite size advantage the Lady Dragons are going to have to get Kaylin Barlow going early and often. So I think the Dragons, if they play their game, they should be doing all right here tonight. Go ahead and go over the points for both teams. I've got stats on Argos and LaCrosse. Start off with the Lady Dragons, led by Courtney Dunlap in scoring with 15.8 points per game. Ross Popo with 11.5. Barlow, Kaylin with 7.5. Stricker at 7. And Miller at 4. Rebounding, they're led by Kaylin Barlow at 7.7 per game. Courtney Dunlap at 5.9 is second. Anna Barlow at third with 4.1. Macy Stricker at 4. And Shanna Miller has 2.5 rebounds a game. Assists, Dunlap is leading the team with 5.4. Ross Popo is at 1.9. Stricker at 1.5. Miller at 1.2. And Kennedy Binkley with 1.1. And then steals, they're led by Courtney Dunlap. Ross Popo with Courtney Dunlap with 3.2. Val Ross Popo with 2.4.
Courtney Ross Popo.
Yeah. Actually, Val and Stricker are tied with 2.4 steals per game. Mm-hmm. And then Miller at fourth with 1.5, and Binkley with 2 comes in at fifth. So you can see with Courtney Dunlap being out, leading scorer, second leading rebounder, leading assists, and leading steals. It did take the Lady Dragons a little bit to kind of find their rhythm and get going there, but they
they definitely
prevailed with a nice win there on Tuesday. Now the LaCrosse Lady Tigers, their top 5 scorers, actually their top 5 players, they've got 3 sophomores And they're actually led by sophomore Justine Charlesworth. She's a 5'8" sophomore, obviously. Number 15, she scores 18.9 a game.
Well, mark
nice,
her up.
Yeah, nice-looking sophomore. Way to hit the soccer reference there,
Yep,
Andy.
you're going to.
And she's also pulling down 6 rebounds a game.
Wow.
So for a 5'8" girl.
Well, she's moving then. If she's getting those kind of points and those kind of rebounds, she is hustling. That's the only way you do that. You nonstop movement.
And then 3.1 assists for Charlesworth and 3.2 steals. So definitely the top player for the Lady Tigers. Vance is their second leading scorer. She pulls. She's a 5'9" senior, number 32. She has 11.1 points per game, 6.2 rebounds per game, 0.6 assists, and 1.5 steals. I believe her name's Katie Vance. I just wrote down last names. Another sophomore, McCormick, is a 5'11" sophomore, number 24. She's scoring 8.3 a game, rebounding 5.3 a game, 0.8 assists, and 1 steal per game. O'Connor is a 5'9" sophomore, number 22. She is scoring 6.3 per game. She's rebounding 4.9, 0.3 assists, and 0.5 steals. And then rounding out the top 5 is a senior, Hevlin, and she is 5'5", wears number 30. And she scores 4.6 per game, rebounds 2.4, assists 1.5, and 0.8 steals. So the one thing, if you look down their roster, they've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. They do have 10 girls dressed, but once you hit that 5th spot with them, their points really fall off the board. So I don't know that they're going to play a real deep roster. And like we said, they do have, their tallest girl at 5'11", and for the majority of the team is around 5'8", 5'9". So Lady Dragons need to really take advantage of the height inside with the Barlows, and even Courtney Dunlap is about 5'9", 5'10". So need to punch it inside. Definitely going to like having Courtney back with her dribble drive penetration. That was very lacking in the Culver game for sure.
Yeah, Miller started to get the confidence towards the end, but it was definitely different. We pound it down low, get it into Barlow, and then when they start doing the double team and this and that, that's when we kick it out. Ross Popo, Stricker open for the 3. Barlow's in there for the rebound. That was her huge stat of the night against Culver, was her rebounds. So it's kind of an easy game. Mm-hmm. We got the height, so therefore we can exploit that and use it against LaCrosse. And as long as the ball movement is relaxed but with some speed, I think we'll be just fine. Give it to Barlow. She's got that little turn. She's been doing real well. Her shooting percentage is getting better and better as the season go on, that's what you want to see, And they start to double team or they really get crowded, and just kick it out. Let Stricker or Ross Popo or even Dunlap take a shot from the 3-point line, and we'll just take a long lead that way.
Yeah, I think with all the pieces back in place here tonight, the Lady Dragons should be in pretty good shape as long as they can get back into the rhythm with everything. The Courtney was out several days this week, not just on Tuesday, so it may take her a minute to kind of get back into the groove of things, but I think they'll do just fine. And we'll take a little break here. I want to thank pregame sponsor, as always, In Stitches and Signs. They are your number one supplier for embroidery, screen printing, signs, banners, vehicle lettering, magnets, decals, any kind of promotional materials that you could want. You can give them a call at 574-892-5956, or you can visit them at www.institches.com. That's INSTITCHZ.com. In Stitches and Signs. Give them an idea, and they'll draw you something up, and they'll do it for you in a timely manner, and they'll give you a good budget number, and they'll stick with that. So go to them if you have any kind of lettering, decals, promotional materials, any kind of needs like that. Also want to give a shout-out to John Oliver, Oliver Ford.
Yep. John and Jess and Jen, all three, just tremendous way to step up. huge supporter of us and really came to the plate for us.
Yeah, I know there was just a little bit of miscommunications, but I had a nice chat with John the other day, and we got everything hashed out, and they are on board. They're a gold sponsor for us, all season, and once he found out, exactly what we did, he's like, yeah,
he was all
cool
for
with
it.
that. I'll let the guy know to pay the bill. So everything's good to go there, and so we'll take a quick break here. We got about 3 minutes to go before the game starts. We'll take a break and come back here with the national anthem and the starting lineups.
What does Valspar and Best Look Quality Paint, pressure washers, nuts and bolts, canning supplies, bug spray, chicken coops, fire pits, lawn furniture, grills, carpet cleaners, garden hoses, lawn seed and fertilizer, and everything in between have in common? They can all be found at your local Argos Do It Best Hardware, 200 West Walnut Street. Argos Do It Best is your one-stop shop with the hometown service and knowledge you have grown to love. Argos Do It Best Hardware, 200 West Walnut Street in Argos.
The products you know, the people you trust, do it best.
The quality and service of C&S Outdoor Equipment has now expanded to C&S Outdoor Automotive Service. You can expect the same great service and hard work from C&S Outdoor Automotive that you are accustomed to receiving from C&S Outdoor Equipment. Priority number one at C&S Outdoor Automotive is top-notch service for you and your vehicle. Stop by and see Rich or Amy at 770 North Michigan Street in Argos for all your outdoor needs, or give them a call at 574-892-5790. That's 892-5790.
Fitness Forum Sports and Wellness in Plymouth has hundreds of ways to make exercise fun for the whole family. And with your membership, all group exercise classes are included. Tired of the way you feel in your clothes? Now is the time to do something about it. Sign a one-year contract at Fitness Forum and get your first month free. At Fitness Forum, we believe exercise is medicine. Visit fitnessforum.biz for our hours and all services provided. Fitness Forum Sports and Wellness, 2855 Miller Drive, Suite 101 in Plymouth. Life insurance is one of those things that make people want to change the subject rather than admit they probably don't have enough. That's why Alvin D. Morris of State Farm focuses on how the benefits of life insurance actually live on by asking people to think in terms of life without having to sell the house insurance or life without having to give up college insurance. Find out how the benefits of life insurance can live on with your family by calling Alvin D. Morris at State Farm, 574-772-3600. That's 574-772-3600. Or visit his office at 1800 South Heaton Street in Knox, Indiana. Buying a home is one of the biggest decisions you'll ever make, and one you'll live with for a long time. Fortunately, you don't have to face this decision alone. Hereford Home Inspections will point out and explain any problems with the home, as well as the good features of the property. With the newest technology, you'll receive a written on-site report. No waiting. Hereford Home Inspection helps you make an informed decision and take the worry out of buying a new home. HerefordHomeInspection.com, 498-6013. That's 498-6013.
All right, we're back here getting ready for the national anthem and the starting lineups from Culver Community. Sectional number 51, round 2, first game is LaCrosse Lady Tigers are going to be the visitors, and the Argos Lady Dragons are going to be the home team on the scoreboard wearing their white uniforms.
Ladies and gentlemen, please stand and face our flag as we honor America with the pledge.
There's Philly. Philly's up there. Get a shout out to Phil Dean on the camera. good job there. National anthem. And we're going to get the overlay up here for the starters. We're going to start off with the visitors on the scoreboard, LaCrosse Lady Tigers.
Go ahead and write that, the name and the number, or I don't have the list there. So here's new center 16.
All right, number 3 is sophomore Dana Werrett. Number 15, a sophomore Justine Charlesworth. Another sophomore, number 20, Erin O'Connor. A senior, 30, Shelby Hedlund. And 32, a senior, Katie Vance.
All right, here we go with our hometown Lady Dragons. All right, number 10, Courtney Dunlap. Number 14, Valerie Ross-Popo. Number 22, Kennedy Binkley.
They didn't do the non-starters for us, huh?
Oh. And Samantha Stone, they messed up the lineup, and they have Samantha Stone as the starter, but it's really Macy Stricker.
Okay.
And then Kaylin Barlow. All right. I don't know who was more surprised, the fans or Samantha, when they said
wait a minute, what did I do?
The book's right. That's all right. All right. Well, there we go. A little bit of smiles there.
All right.
That's figures. It'd be my kid. My ink pen. But she was all excited for a half second. Actually, she was pure nerves, I'm sure.
All right, you want your pin back.
All right, we're good to go. We are a well-oiled machine here tonight. Barlow has the slight height advantage. Okay. She has a great height advantage.
She's going up against 32 Katie Vance, who is a 5'9 senior, and no problem getting the tip.
Tips. Katie, poor thing, didn't even jump. She's just like, I'm not wasting my time. And Stricker has it, kicks it over to Binkley. Stricker, Ross-Popo. They are going to be all over Ross-Popo. They've seen her numbers from the first game. That's all right. It was tipped. We serve. Dunlap drives, and she's blocked. They need to cover 30 very well. Hyvelin, because she was making her threes in a warm-up, so we were watching her. Kelsey and I were discussing it.
Binkley's on Charlesworth, and she goes right around Binkley.
Stricker, and swat. Swat by Barlow. Ball's loose, and there's a tie-up, and it's going to go towards the LaCrosse.
Lady Tigers with a...
Here we go.
7:08, still no score.
Where are they from?
Peru.
Oh.
They're going to do the second game.
Oh. All right. Stricker with the steal. There's the first one of the night for her. Goes, gives a great ball to Ross-Popo. Ross-Popo kicks it out, brings it over, realizes, hey, I can turn it. Dunlap has it. Stricker's open. Dunlap looks. Stricker kicks it. Stricker, relax. Shot, 3. And it's just in and out. Good play out of the Dragons. Good shot from Stricker. Just didn't go in. Binkley all over. And she wants to take the one-on-one. She has quick first step. And good defense out of Barlow with the help side.
So far, Binkley's doing a really good job on Charlesworth.
Yep. And just about stolen again out of Stricker. And there's a moving screen. Yes, very good. Stricker draws the foul. Outstanding work.
First team foul, first foul of the game. That's going to go against Lady Tigers.
O'Connor.
Number
20.
Number
1, O'Connor. All right, Dunlap comes across the timeline. And easy jumper. And the first one rolls in. Very good.
All right, first bucket of the game goes to Courtney Dunlap. 2-0 Argos. 6 minutes to go in the first quarter.
So it looks like they're going to work with our game plan. Drive in, draw the penetration, coverage and then get over to Barlow or one of the other girls on the outside. Ball's in. Dunlap's on her. Switches. Good switch, and it's trapped. And she's figuring out where to go to the ball. Dragons, good disciplined defense. Shot, miss, rebound, Stricker. Stricker's going, and she's not slowing down.
Good pull out there.
Yep.
Nothing there. She
rotated it out, brought it back out, and now Ross Popo has a way out. Binkley. Barlow fakes. Stricker wide open, little baseline jumper, just off the mark. Yep. Coach Taylor telling her, take it to the hoop.
Yep.
Yep. Draw them fouls. Get that 1v1 against them. So far,
Binkley doing a really good job.
Charlesworth not having a chance to do anything at the moment. Dragons defense total has been very well. Just about stolen from Binkley there. Drives in, kicks out. Good help side out of Barlow. Oh, that was a travel. Drives in, and it's missed, and it's going to be a foul.
Yeah, call a blocking foul, or are they going to get Binkley? They're going to get Binkley on the arm.
Binkley on the arms. Her first step was a travel, and she's got a quick first step, and that's going to be hard for them to detect.
All right, Charlesworth at the line to shoot 2. First free throw is good for Justine. 2-1. One more free throw coming up here. Second free throw up, and good. Tie ball game, 2-2. 4:47 left to go in the first period.
Well, I told you, the Dragons cannot start slow, and really haven't started slow. The biggest thing is they have started with some really, really tough defense, and that's what you got to have. Dunlap drives, and there's a reach-in foul.
All right, they're going to get, looks like number 3.
Wear it.
Wear it, her first, team second. Going to be out of bounds underneath. Courtney's going to inbounds it for the Lady Dragons.
Stricker has it. I want to see Barlow, and there's Coach telling him, come on, Kate. So they're wanting her to post up. Fake. Good drive. Shot. Stricker off the mark. That's a good drive. Fakes. Here comes the ball back to her. And Dunlap just about steals it. Good help side defense. There's foul on Dunlap. She knew it. Yep. I tell you what, I would not want to be Charlesworth tonight because she is going to be pressured like crazy.
Yeah, I'm sure once Binkley gets tired, they'll probably put knife on her. So they're going to.
Or Miller, either one. There's a steal out of Ross Popo.
She's going to push it hard, take it to the bucket, and she's going to put the bucket.
And one opportunity. Huge.
Nice aggressive drive by Val. Wow. Second turnover of the game for LaCrosse leads to a bucket and one opportunity for Val Ross Popo. Great job there on the steal.
Yep. What a rotating layup out of Ross Popo. And the
free throw is good.
Sweetness. There it is.
5-2. We got 4:05 left to go in the first period.
And it's stolen again. Dunlap tapped it. Nope.
She thought maybe LaCrosse had touched it after, but
it's tipped out of bounds by Dunlap. So far, the Dragons have had 2 steals, 3 tips. You gotta like that aggressive defense out of them. Presses on. Val's got her cut off. There's the trap. Kicks it over. And there's a steal. Tipped by Dunlap, stolen by Binkley. Kicked it back over to Dunlap, and here comes the Dragons going to set up. Kicks it over to Binkley. Binkley for 3, and it's just off the mark. Barlow with a good rebound. Gets nice pass. Binkley, and she's going to the line.
Nice cut there by Ken Binkley. She
Way
did a really
to cut
good
to
job.
the basket. That's the first time I've seen that with her. Tremendous pace. Barlow catches, turns, dishes it right to her. Great attempt. She's at the line shooting, too.
The full court pressure by Lady Dragons has been so much more effective than it was Tuesday night versus Culver. Free throw by Binkley is in. We got a sub, number 12, for LaCrosse is going to come in for number 30.
And there's a timeout.
We got a 6-2 ball game. We got a timeout on the floor. We'll take a break and be right back.
Have you heard of the Zone Sports Complex in Northern Indiana? The good news is now it's open and there's simply nothing like it. Best of all, it's in our backyard. The 30,000 square foot sports facility is located on the west side of Plymouth, right off US 30, just minutes from Argos. The Zone has leagues, tournaments, clinics, camps, and one-on-one group lessons for basketball and volleyball, as well as speed, strength, and agility training for all sports. The Zone also features indoor soccer, which will soon be housed in a brand new 40,000 square foot state-of-the-art facility that will also house flag football, lacrosse, softball, and baseball. Like The Zone on Facebook and visit our website at thezonesportscomplex.org for all of The Zone's upcoming events. Call 574-935-3939 today and find out that there's simply no place like The Zone.
All right, second free throw is good by Kennedy Binkley. That is a 7-2 lead. We got 3:36 left to go.
She stepped on the line. Dragons ball. And
that's fourth turnover.
Man,
and
I tell ya.
I didn't notice this, but Andy, you pointed out to me that was the second foul on Charlesworth, and she is still out there with 2 fouls and 3:30 left to go in the first period. So, what was that called?
5 seconds.
5 seconds.
5 seconds. I don't know how, but it was.
Interesting.
She was just relaxed, setting up the play, and she gets 5 seconds called on her. That's all right.
That's
I don't know.
Yeah, first turnover for the Lady Dragons.
Charlesworth dishes, ball's loose and stolen by Barlow. Gives it over to Dunlap. Ross Popo's going with pace. Here comes Dunlap, lines up and misses. And Barlow with the rebound and misses. And there's a big rebound out of 32. Vance.
All right, we got to have those put in there for Barlow.
Second chance points have got to be scored. Here's 15. A quick three. Not even close. Rebound out of Stricker, and here she comes. No waiting. Over to Ross Popo. First three of the night. They're going to call it travel.
Well, I don't know.
Yeah, he called it travel, but here's what I was thinking. Ross Popo caught it. She was by herself. She could have walked in a layup, but she took the three. And you could hear the coaches, hey, keep going. Just take it in. Get them last fouls out on them girls.
Yeah, they got to understand what the situation is. You got 2 fouls on Charlesworth. Another foul right here is going to be deadly for her.
Binkley's on her again. Tough screen. Binkley's on her. Here comes the drive. Barlow with the foul. She's going to the line shooting 2.
All right. Well, as a help side defense there, she was just a little bit out of position. If she would have slid over just a hair, probably could have drawn the charge there on Charlesworth. But instead, it's going to be Barlow's first foul, and Charlesworth is going to be at the line to shoot 2.
Well, Vance, 32, had Barlow pinned, cornered out with a good block, and just opened the lane for Charlesworth to come in there. Barlow tried to reach around her and gets called for the foul.
All right, the third lacrosse point is in by Charlesworth. I think all 3 free throws, right?
All from the free throw line.
And there's another one. So 7-4 now.
Dragons' defense has been intense. 0, obviously, from the field allowed. And here comes Dunlap across the timeline. Dunlap goes, looks, Stricker's over there, saves it. Brilliant. Turns it over. Ross Popo looks at 3. Binkley's wide open, gives it to her. Binkley goes up for the layup and just misses.
Nice drive, just not able to finish.
Charlesworth gets the rebound. They just got to finish this. They opened up, getting tons of shots, and they just have to finish them.
I can hear the radio guys over there talking about the opportunities that we're getting, and they're there.
Barlow needs to not swing her arms down.
Oh, no. There's her second foul, and the shot is going to be good by
yikes.
32.
You can't swat. You can't bring your arms down. Just stand straight. And here comes Anna Barlow for Kaylin.
7-6. Kaylin picks up her second foul. They're a little slow on the scoreboard, but I know that's her second. I think team's 4th.
All right.
This free throw is up and good. Ties the ball game at 7.
Well, I got to tell you, here's one thing that you don't really say very often. The teams, as in both, everyone is 100% from the free throw line in the first quarter so far. That's a thing you don't usually say.
And there's a turnover. Lady Dragons not quite in sync right now. That's second turnover of the game for them. Started off really good. Now they're kind of struggling here in the last part of the quarter.
Well, Dragons should be up by about 6 more because they've missed 3 easy buckets. Dunlap cuts her off. Ross Popo kicks it over. Charlesworth. Shots up, and it's good.
That gives LaCrosse the first lead of the game, 9-7. See if the Lady Dragons can come down and answer here before the end of the quarter, under a minute to go.
Binkley, Stricker wide open for three, and there it is. Told ya, gorgeous.
Back to Argos, 10-9. Oh, there's a turnover.
Yep, Dunlap got Stricker low. Stricker, nice easy one, and there's
we
5
go.
big points out of Stricker. Great vision out of Dunlap to get her the ball.
Don't foul, don't
Coach
foul.
John and Stricker's
I'll
doing
yell
well.
at her too. He's done a good job, made it almost through the first quarter here. Hasn't fouled anybody yet. Got 20 seconds to go. They're setting that high screen and roll there for Charlesworth, and the refs really got to watch that screener because she's kind of lowering the shoulder on him. Nice job by
Stricker, good,
Stricker.
cuts her off. They kick Charlesworth way out. She has double dribble.
Yeah, that's bigger
good
than
turnover.
life.
And she made the one-handed throw.
Hey, that's all right. Doesn't count. We got 1.2 left to go. It's going to be Argos ball on the side. Look at the clock. Courtney's going to give her a hee-ho from half court. Oh, it's good from here. So at the end of one, Argos 12, LaCrosse 9. We're going to take a break, and we'll be back here in just a moment.
Whether it's new or just new to you, most people don't put buying a vehicle at the top of their favorite things to-do list. At Oliver Ford Lincoln, we try to break that stereotype.
We felt good about purchasing our vehicles here because I know how much Oliver Ford does for community outreaches.
And, you know, I love the Mustang, so.
He loves the Mustang, but I drive it.
Hold your hand treatment. It's a lifetime experience at Oliver Ford Lincoln in Plymouth, where we tip our hat to you.
All right, we're back getting ready to start the second quarter of action. It is a 12-9 ball game. Argos with a 3-point advantage. LaCrosse took a 9-7 lead, and then Macy Stricker took over the last part of the quarter. Shot a 3 and gave them a 10-9 lead, and then a steal by Dunlap. And a nice
assist
pass
by
inside, a bucket. Give them a 12-9 advantage going into the second quarter.
Well, you know, we've talked about it, and the defense has been there, but the Dragons have missed way too many easy shots. They got to finish better, and the last 25, 30 seconds of the half or quarter, they did so.
All right, let's see what we can do here in the second quarter.
All right, so we got Binkley out, Shanna Miller in.
Binkley did a wonderful job on Charlesworth.
Yeah, and
in the
it's
first
a good
quarter.
sub. It's a good sub because now you work Charlesworth pretty hard on with Shanna Miller, who's another great tenacity defender with long arms and going. Dunlap with a quick jumper, and it's off the mark.
It looked like maybe just a little bit of rust there from a couple days out. For
Dunlap's just off just a little. She only has 2 so far, and you can tell. But the defense has been tremendous. They shut her off. Miller's face Gardner, and there's 3 seconds in the lane. That's a great defensive effort out of Lady Dragons.
Yeah, that's one thing we didn't talk about. There was 7 LaCrosse turnovers in that first quarter.
Now, that's what bothers me a little bit. 7 turnovers, and you're only up by 3? Come on. Girls, you're better than that.
Well, yeah, they did miss a few that probably they wish they could have put in.
Ross Popo has it. Stricker. Miller rotates. Miller drives.
All the way, go up there.
Reverse arm, puts it in for 2.
Good
What
job,
a play.
Miller. I knew if she took one more dribble, she had a nice little reverse there, and she took it. Good job.
And here's the defense is really tough.
They are doing so much better on that full court than they did the other night.
Yep. They end up getting it across and just about caused a steal.
Looks like she could. There you go.
There's a great block. Oh, yeah. Ross Popo's got her.
Popo.
And here comes Dunlap on the ground.
That's going to be the 5th team foul on the cross. Yeah.
Coach
K
is telling her, look out. She had the runaway layup. But that's all right. Here's another foul, and that's number 2 on Wear It. And then comes number 12. Macy Stricker for 2. And it's just off the mark. All right. Bruder is in. Barlow's way out. Defense. Charlesworth trying to drive. Got 2 on her. Defense. Good defense move by Stricker and Miller. Charlesworth's not liking this. Help side. Good. Shot. Misses. Rebound. And Dunlap ends up with it.
Looked like it was out of bounds.
She gives it to Ross Popo. Ross Popo saves it.
That was a little scary.
Yeah, just a little bit. And here's Coach calling a 1-4 low. Let's see what they rotate down. Here comes Barlow. Going to be, and there's an easy one for Dunlap. And she
there we go. Good job there by Val. 16-9. Ooh.
And Stricker, smart, moves, lets her by. And they cut her off, and she is trapped. Ross Popo just about steals it. Here's a quick fake. Shot. And it's no good. Rebound, bounds, and it's going to stay.
Stay LaCrosse ball. Yeah, out of bounds off of Stricker.
But, hey, you know what? I'd rather have them fighting over the rebound than no one going after it.
Oh, yeah.
So here comes Face Gardner, and she gets the ball in, and Barlow, smart, hands up, and good block out of Barlow. Good block out of Barlow.
Wait a minute. My hands are tangled up.
Barlow has complete control of the ball. All she does is move her arms, and they call the foul because she hit her arm through the center.
Well, that's a 6-team foul now on LaCrosse, so next time they'll be in the 1-and-1.
It's only her first. Yep.
Yeah. That'll be big, though, for the Lady Dragons if they can put in some free throws.
Both teams are 100% from the line, so, hey, I let them foul us.
Yeah. Well, now you had to say that.
Nah, it's all right. Here comes Dunlap. Kicks it all the way over to Macy Stricker. Stricker for 3, and it's just short. And Charles with the rebound, and Shanna Miller slows her up big time, cuts her off. Shanna Miller all over her.
Shanna Miller taking over where Binkley left off.
Yep, Barlow.
Nice job by Barlow.
Kicks it over.
Vance was trying to body her way in, and Barlow was up to the occasion.
Dunlap takes it in, misses. And there's a foul on Barlow from behind.
Boy, she had position there. She just
had the one arm over her shoulder, and they call the foul. But that's her first.
Be the team's 5th. So they're getting close to being in the 1-and-1 as well.
Yep. And we don't want that, considering we know how they can shoot it. And it traps on, and there's caddy corner. They break the press. Look. They're looking for Charlesworth. Picks, and there's a steal out of Ross Popo. Gives it over to Miller. Miller looks. Gives it down to Barlow.
No.
And it's out of bounds off of LaCrosse.
Going to stay Argos ball. 16-20 or 16-19 with 4:26 left to go in the first half.
See, I want Miller to just go ahead and take it after that one player who is already trying to cut off the pass. Take it straight to him. Ball to Stricker. What a quick pass. Great bucket out of Stricker. Just smart play out of Dunlap. Here's the defense. It's on.
Stricker. Don't foul.
Yeah. Oh. And it's stolen out of Ross Popo. Ross Popo looks, shoots the 3. And it's just off the mark.
Oh, Miller almost had. She would have put a body on her. She
just had her in position on the weak side.
That's all right.
And Charlesworth tries the 3 and misses. And ball goes back and there's a foul, and it's going to be on Anna Barlow probably. Let me see. Barlow or Ross Popo?
I think that shot by Charlesworth. You can see the frustration.
Yeah, she's a little bit nervous.
Yeah. Really frustrated, not being able to get anything off. Had Kennedy Binkley in her face the whole first quarter, and then what does he do? He put Shanna Miller out there, and
that's good coaching.
Yeah, she's
a first miss,
a fresh player, and she's just as good a defender as Kennedy. And man, she's really frustrated Charlesworth. Scoreless except for 4 free throws.
Free throws is all she had. Their second one's good out of Vance. She only has 4 free throws, and she has 2 fouls. And she's had like 2 turnovers due to her. So, she's really frustrated. The Dragons' game plan's working. Dunlap drives right through, shot, and it's good.
There we go. 20-10 now. Argos with the advantage. 3.5 minutes to go in the first half.
Charlesworth. Flips it over, gives it over to Dunlap. Dunlap fakes, little jumper, and it's off the mark with
Good.
the rebound.
Got a rebound.
Kicks it out. Ross Popo sets for 3, and it's just off the mark. And Barlow gets the rebound.
3
Ross Popo
chances.
says, okay, I'll do it again. And
There it goes.
and there's the timeout.
Timeout. LaCrosse. I have them for 11 turnovers in the first half. That has got to be killing their coach. We've got 3:15 left to go in the first half. It is a 23-10 Argos lead. We'll take a break and be right back.
CNS Outdoor Equipment is a great hometown business with a tradition of hard work and excellent service. CNS Outdoor Equipment provides the best service and sales of outdoor equipment, carrying the brand names you know and trust, like Steel, Toro, Wheel Horse, Husqvarna, and Generac. Stop by and see Richard Amy at 770 North Michigan Street in Argos for all your outdoor needs, or give them a call at 574-892-5790. That's 892-5790.
All right, we're back from Culver Community. It is Argos with the 23-10 advantage over the Lady Tigers from LaCrosse. And I guess the Argos defense, you could say, has really frustrated LaCrosse. Limited their best scorer, Justine Charlesworth, to 4 free throws and no points from the field. Kennedy Binkley just in her shorts the whole first quarter, and then switches out with Shanna Miller, and she does the same thing to her here in the second. So,
well, that's what you have to do when it comes to a player like that. You just say, hey, you know what? She's tough. If she's chewing gum, I want to know what flavor it is. And that's what the Dragons have done.
Okay, Coach Dale.
And that's just how it is. I love that.
Yeah.
That's the way it is, though. I mean,
well, they didn't get to be number 1 in the state in defensive average for nothing.
Yeah,
you know?
I mean, that's a good break there.
There's almost
Ball's
another.
loose. Yep. Kicks it over. Dragons almost steal again. 3 minutes left in the half. Ross Popo.
I love the man-to-man. We went man-to-man from the beginning.
From the get-go, and that's the way it should be. We are a tough team when it comes to that. Miller's all over, trying to lob, gets it in, and that's a nice little bucket.
Nice pass, just right over top of Barlow. There's not much you can do. You just got to play that tough. She was full fronting on her, and just beautiful pass right over.
And Dunlap come with the help side, but just a touch too late.
Yep.
Stricker has it. Ross Popo. Dunlap fakes. Sees Macy Stricker. Stricker looks. Kicks it over. Ross Popo. Dragons are content with just using the clock, being smart. Miller cuts through. Here it goes.
Big gap on the backside there.
Stricker has it.
The Dragons look, or LaCrosse Tigers look like they're in a little bit of a 3-2 maybe.
3-2.
Or 2-1-2.
3-2 and tired.
Yeah.
They're battling so hard on offense to get around the Dragons down at the other end that they are getting tired for the defensive part. Ball Miller. Back out. Here she comes. Kicks it over to Barlow. Looks. Over to Ross Popo. Ross Popo drives.
Nice
puts
drive.
It up and misses.
Just not able to finish there. Really nice drive. Got to turn around, girls.
Barlow smart and doesn't foul.
Yeah, she's got to challenge her just a little bit more than that. That was too easy. 2 easy buckets there by LaCrosse. They got it 23-14 now.
Miller has it. Fakes. Miller takes the 3, and it's off the mark. Rebound. Dunlap. And it goes off
go out.
LaCrosse.
Should be Argos. Yep.
Went off of her, and it's going to be Argos' ball. Hey, you know what? I'll take that shot out of Miller. She can do it. Let's see if Stricker can get another quick bucket like she did the last time. Fakes. Right back over to Dunlap. Dunlap for 3, and it's just off the mark. Vance with the rebound. And coach is telling him, be patient. We're up 9. Work the ball. Get a quality shot. And there's a foul on Miller. And
all right, well, that's going to put her at the line shooting 1-1.
Yep. Miller's first.
All right, well, they're giving us a little bit of a run here. Argos has got to answer back. They're on a 4-0 run.
And that
Charlesworth puts it in.
5 straight free throws for her.
That's all her scoring tonight is from the free throw line, isn't it?
Well, that's what pressure defense can do to you. It did it to Popplewell with holding her to 1 for an entire game. She misses the second one. And that's what quality defense can do. Takes the good players, shooters, out of their game. Miller looks, fakes, gives it down to Barlow. Barlow over to Dunlap, fakes, back over to Miller. Stricker Back over to Miller, all by herself. Dunlap, 48 seconds left. Miller. Dunlap's waiting. I'd give it to her and give her an easy layup. You can't give away the freebies, even if you want the last shot. Good move out of Miller. To Dunlap, to Miller. Charlesworth on her. I would drive. Get her to foul you. Stricker. Back to Miller. Miller brings it back to the top in the center of the court.
All right, ready to go here under 15.
Dunlap.
Under 10.
Puts it up, and it's good.
There we go. And that's going to do it. First half, 25-15. Lady Dragons with the advantage. We're going to go take a break. We'll get our halftime stats and be back here in just a moment.
Looking for a basketball league or tournament, or for a place to improve your overall game? Well, look no further than the Zone Sports Complex of Northern Indiana. The Zone, located on the west side of Plymouth, is the place to be for all of your basketball needs. We have hoops clinics and camps, plus individual and group basketball lessons. You won't find any place that offers the kind of coaching you'll get at the Zone, which features a pair of coaches who played college basketball, including Dwayne Morton, Kentucky's 1990 Mr. Basketball Award winner and one of the greatest players ever in Louisville basketball history. So make sure you don't delay and you join the Zone team today. Like the Zone on Facebook and visit our website at thezonesportscomplex.org for all the Zone's upcoming events. Give us a call at 574-935-3939 and get in the Zone.
Since 1989, Frick Services Incorporated in Leiders Ford has been serving customers from Fulton, Pulaski, Marshall, and Stark counties with sales and service of seed, custom spread fertilizer, ag lime, custom spray ag chemicals, and hydrous ammonia, and offers the Protect Partners program. This hard-to-find location is in the northwest corner of Fulton County on County Road 750 West, about a quarter mile north of 400 North, on the south edge of Leiders Ford. Frick Services Incorporated is proud to support the Argos Dragon High School athletes. Visit Frick Services Incorporated for all of your agribusiness needs. 800-542-4034. That's 800-542-4034. Are you looking for farm ground to buy or have some you want to sell? Let the expert team of Halderman Real Estate and Farm Management be your go-to team. They combine years of experience with breaking technology to bring the buyer and seller together to maximize the best potential outcome for the clients they represent. Halderman's Marshall County representative is Kelly Hoffman. Give him a call today at 574-274-1948 for all of your real estate or personal property auction needs. Halderman's Real Estate and Farm Management. Give Kelly Hoffman a call, 574-274-1948.
When it comes to service, you have a lot of options. Good people like these choose Oliver Ford Lincoln in Plymouth.
One of the things I love about Oliver's service department is the diagnostic report you get at the end of a routine maintenance.
So we can budget for some of those bigger expenses.
And so that I'm not stuck out on a highway with 4 kids and an emergency breakdown.
Award-winning customer service from Oliver Ford Lincoln in Plymouth, where we tip our hat to you.
Are you thinking about seamless gutters? Or what about decorative concrete? Rob Herford of H&H Contracting specializes in seamless gutters and all aspects of concrete work, walls, flat work, and yes, decorative concrete. Contact Rob Herford at 574-229-0971 and let H&H Contracting help you design the project of your dreams. H&H Contracting partners with their homeowners to produce the work of the highest quality and making sure everyone is satisfied with the final design. That number again, 574-229-0971 or email Rob Herford at rherford@yahoo.com.
C&S Outdoor Equipment is a great hometown business with a tradition of hard work and excellent service. C&S Outdoor Equipment provides the best service and sales of outdoor equipment, carrying the brand names you know and trust, like Steel, Toro, Wheelhorse, Husqvarna, and Generac. Stop by and see Rich or Amy at 770 North Michigan Street in Argos for all your outdoor needs, or give them a call at 574-892-5790. That's 892-5790.
All right, we're back at halftime. Argos holding a 25-15 lead over the LaCrosse Lady Tigers. sectional 51, round number 2, game number 1. Andy, the first half stats here for the teams. You got them rounded up?
All right, here we go. For the Lady Tigers, you got O'Connor with 2. Charles were held down to 5, only free throws, nothing from the field, which is just crazy, tremendous defense out of Lady Dragons. And then Vance with 8 due to those quality pair of bunnies there at the end towards against Anna Barlow, just muscling her way in, working hard for those 2 shots. But still, tremendous out of Lady Dragons, holding them to 15 in the first half. 11 turnovers is what we have unofficially. We caused 11 turnovers, so very good work on the defensive end out of Lady Dragons. Offensive end, missing a few easier shots that I think the Dragons need to hit, and seems that they're going to get a little more confidence and warmed up in the second half. I think they'll start making them. We have Shannon Miller with a very nice lay-in reversal with 2. Binkley with 2. Ross Popo with 6. Stricker with 7. Her huge 3, and then another bucket instantly at the end of the first quarter to really push the Dragons up to 12 points. And then Dunlap with 8, leading all scores for the Lady Dragons. Just good even pace out of the Dragons. Pretty good work. Rate, just like to see them make those easier shots. We're missing too many that I think that these girls typically make. And, it's just a little thing. I really don't know how long it takes to shake a bug off like that. Dunlap had it for 3 days. Ross Popo felt really poor after the first half of the last game and then missed the next day of school. Binkley was out for a day. That affects the team. But I tell you what, that being said, Binkley, what a beast first quarter on the defense. Charlesworth has no real chance when it comes down to it because we get Binkley in the first quarter, then you switch out and put Miller on her second, and now they go back to Binkley in the third, and Charlesworth's not going to have a break, and she's going to just be killed by the defense on her nonstop. And as you can see, none from the field, 5 of 6 from the free throw line. So even that, she's starting to get tired, and missed her very last free throw through the half.
Yeah, you can see the frustration from Charlesworth there with the 3 that she took with about 2 or 3 minutes left to go in the half, and she just dribbled down and kind of took one right there at the top of the key and didn't run any kind of set or anything. But I think she's just got a lot of frustration, just the fact that hasn't been able to get anything going. The scoring for the Dragons, 12-9 over LaCrosse in the first quarter, and then came alive in the second and outscored the Lady Tigers 13-6 to pull up to a 25-15 advantage. And without a couple of nice inside buckets there by Vance at the end of the half, they would be in an even bigger hole at the end of the half than they are. And like you said, the big story for the first half was the stifling defense by the Lady Dragons and the turnovers that it caused. 11 turnovers for LaCrosse in the first half. And this is unofficial, but I only have Argos for 2. So a good job there by Argos in forcing turnovers and not making very many on the other end of it. So we got about 2.5 minutes to go here. We're going to get the second half of action underway. We're going to take a break, and we'll be back for second half action here at Culver.
Have you heard of the Zone Sports Complex in Northern Indiana? The good news is now it's open and there's simply nothing like it. Best of all, it's in our backyard. The 30,000 square foot sports facility is located on the west side of Plymouth, right off US 30, just minutes from Argos. The zone has leagues, tournaments, clinics, camps, and one-on-one group lessons for basketball and volleyball, as well as speed, strength, and agility training for all sports. The zone also features indoor soccer, which will soon be housed in a brand new 40,000 square foot state-of-the-art facility that will also house flag football, lacrosse, softball, and baseball. Like the zone on Facebook and visit our website at thezonesportscomplex.org for all of the zone's upcoming events. Call 574-935-3939 today and find out that there's simply no place like the zone.
What does Valspar and Best Look quality paint, pressure washers, nuts and bolts, canning supplies, bug spray, chicken coops, fire pits, lawn furniture, grills, carpet cleaners, garden hoses, lawn seed and fertilizer, and everything in between have in common? They can all be found at your local Argos Do It Best Hardware, 200 West Walnut Street. Argos Do It Best is your one-stop shop with the hometown service and knowledge you have grown to love. Argos Do It Best Hardware, 200 West Walnut Street in Argos.
The products you know, the people you trust, do it best.
Don't settle for second best. The Zone Sports Complex of Northern Indiana is simply the finest facility of its kind, featuring 4 full-length IHSAA hardwood maple basketball courts, as well as a 1/3 court breakout area for individual and group instruction. The Zone's facility has all of your basketball needs, whether it's basketball, volleyball, soccer, flag football, lacrosse, softball, or baseball. The Zone has it all. Located on the west side of Plymouth, the Zone has all of the bells and whistles that players, family, and friends are looking for. Whether it's watching your favorite team on a large flat-screen TV that features DirecTV with NFL Sunday Ticket, or enjoying free high-speed wireless internet. Or how about frequenting our awesome concession stand, which features Pizza Hut pizza, Hacienda chips and salsa, Hershey's ice cream, and Coke products. You'll quickly discover the Zone is in a league of its own. Like the Zone on Facebook and visit our website at thezonesportscomplex.org. Give us a call 574-935-3939 today.
All right, second half action getting ready to get going here. Starters back out on the floor for both teams, it looks like. It's going to be LaCrosse ball to start the second half.
All right, here comes Charles Wirt with the ball. Binkley's back in on her. And there's the steal. Nope, Stricker tips it, shot. Good rebound. Vance shot, misses, and misses again. And Barlow has it.
There we go.
Here comes Dunlap with it.
Oh, she had Ross Puppo on the wing.
And there's a quick one, and it's good for 2.
All right, way to start the second half. Got an update into the third quarter up at St. Joe. Glenn leads Culver Academy 51-34.
Shut down Charles Wirt. And there's going to be a foul on Binkley.
Is that her second?
That's her second.
She's doing all right then.
And Charlesworth's just kind of going and hoping and praying when she just threw that pass, so you had nowhere to go. The girls are shutting them down. And the help side. Charlesworth in the corner with Stricker on her. And then they switch. And Binkley's back on her. There's Dunlap with a foul.
Charlesworth got position inside there, and Dunlap came over just a little bit late.
I'm telling you right now, I'm telling Barlow to stay where she's at. She doesn't need to come all the way out to the three-point line to cover Vance. She's not going to shoot that. And if she does, more power to her.
Yeah.
I mean, come on. And there's the ball all the way out to Charlesworth. Looks, fakes, help side, kicks over. Binkley switches. There's the ball's loose.
Oh.
The ball's loose, still loose. And a jump
ball. It's going to go to Argos.
Good effort out of both teams.
Got Stricker hitting the floor, Binkley hitting the floor, Charlesworth hitting the floor.
Everybody on the floor working hard, and that's what you want to see. I mean,
it is good, you know.
It is basketball. You love it.
Well, I mean, this is win or go home right now. So both teams, you know, there's got to be a little bit of desperation coming down the second half.
Yep. Binkley going to get the ball. Nope. Over to Stricker. Stricker fakes. Nice move out of Stricker. Binkley has it now. Fakes. Back over to Dunlap in the corner. Drives. Kicks it over to Binkley. They're going to be a foul.
Who are they going to get? They're going to get.
It's going to be low, away from the ball.
He was looking at Charlesworth. 2-0.
20. O'Connor with her second of the night. Away from the ball. Dunlap has it.
See, first
fakes, kicks it in to Stricker.
First team foul of the second half on LaCrosse.
Binkley has it. Looks right to ball to Barlow. Barlow kills it. Gets away with the dribble. Binkley.
Nice crossover by Dunlap, and she
misses.
So she's going to go to the line to shoot 2.
I think that's on 20 again.
It's going to be her
O'Connor.
third.
That's
O'Connor.
2 straight quick ones for her.
Second team foul on LaCrosse, 2 on Argos as well.
I think Barlow got away with the carry on that one, but
free throw by Dunlap is in.
Her first free throw of the night.
28 to 15. Got 5:58 to go in the third period. Dunlap's got one coming up here. Second free throw is up and good. 29 to 15 now.
And Binkley's going to stay up on Charles Horton, make her earn it every step of the way.
Picked her up 3/4 court and is really working her all the way down.
Screen, kicks it out. Vance, let her have it. And there's a foul on Barlow. And that's her third.
Are they going to call that a shooting foul?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Well, you can let her stay out there. Don't come out and try to cover her.
Yeah, let her come to you on that drive and just be there and be tall.
Yep.
She's not going to shoot a 10, 15 footer.
No. We already said that. Just got to get her to rotate in. And she misses, and good rebound out of Dunlap. Goes all the way over, kicks it to Barlow, and she's fouled from underneath.
They undercut her bigger than life.
Good look out of Dunlap. That's what you do. You go to the basket 4 or 5 times, they start covering you, and then it leaves Barlow open.
You got a 5'5" girl trying to undercut a 6'2" girl. That could get ugly.
Yeah. Ball's in. Stricker, nice little jumper just off the mark. Coach K telling Stricker, you have plenty of time. Relax and shoot that. And very good. Binkley cuts her off.
Little push off there.
Yep,
no call.
Right. Charlesworth struggling. Good. Binkley's all the way out on her again.
Nice double. Roll.
Travel.
What are you doing, Kennedy? Oh. Not sure what Barlow was doing there. She completely let her go. I don't know.
Yep, she needs to stay on her. Just stay big. Let her have that.
You got to protect that lane.
Nice little bucket out of Dunlap. She's pretty much got her way with this team if she wants to go through the center. And if they get to her, they're going to either foul her or she's going to dump it off to an open player.
There's the first bucket from the field for Charlesworth.
Barlow's got to just step in front. Take the charge.
Yeah, I don't know.
You have plenty of time. Step in front, take the charge. Great ball, and Stricker with 2. Great ball out of Dunlap with a nice low assist. Way to have that vision to sneak around the back there by Stricker.
Haven't seen that as much from her this year, but we saw that a lot last year. She was sneaking down there and getting that little
I have
easy
a feeling
one.
they'll be doing that quite a bit while they know that it's open because they are going to cover Dunlap very closely. There you go. Ball's all the way out.
Oh, recover.
Good play. Dunlap and a shot, and there's another bucket. And there's a quick timeout.
All right, 33-22, 11-point Argos lead. We've got 3:56 left to go in the third quarter. We'll be right back.
Are you looking for farm ground to buy or have some you want to sell? Let the expert team of Halderman Real Estate and Farm Management be your go-to team. They combine years of experience with breaking technology to bring the buyer and seller together to maximize the best potential outcome for the clients they represent. Halderman's Marshall County representative is Kelly Hoffman. Give him a call today at 574-274-1948 for all of your real estate or personal property auction needs. Halderman's Real Estate and Farm Management. Give Kelly Hoffman a call, 574-274-1948.
All right, we're back in the third period. We've got 3:54 left to go. It's a 33-22 Argos lead. They've extended out another point from their 10-point halftime lead. So it's going to be, Argos ball, I think, out of the timeout. Is that right?
Yes.
They just scored and called a timeout. 3:56, actually, so we'll adjust that. And don't forget, you can tweet us at Argos Sports if you're watching and want to say what a wonderful job we're doing. Or anything else, I guess. Stricker inbounds to Dunlap. Is going to bring it up the floor now.
All right, here we go. Dunlap going to
Miller
drive in.
and Anna Barlow getting ready to check in for the Lady Dragons.
Yeah, we called it kind of early. Dunlap, Stricker relaxes. Nice, easy three, and it's good. Stricker with three.
36-22, Lady Dragons.
That puts Stricker at 12.
12 had 13 on Tuesday versus Culver. That was her season high. Still got a quarter and a half action to go here.
Vance kicks it in the middle.
Oh, it
just
about
turns over. Ross Pope almost gets it. Charlesworth puts it in for three.
That was a fortunate bounce there for the Lady Tigers. They almost had a turnover.
Well, I tell you.
Trade threes there with Stricker and Charlesworth. Drive by Dunlap.
That's easy goal again.
Well, she just has her way. She can go right in there. Yep.
They don't want to foul because they got 2 or 3 players with a couple fouls themselves.
The one thing LaCrosse has done here in the second half, I don't have them any turnover so far. Oh,
there's a foul.
First foul of the game for Stricker, but
Connor. That's Connor. It's
got
3 buckets now. That she had 0 points the first half. Didn't even shoot the ball, and we let her have 3 open buckets.
You got to, if you're going to get that foul, that's one thing, but you can't let them get the bucket and the opportunity for the 3-point opportunity. That's 38-27 now with a free throw coming up here for O'Connor. Free throw is in and out, but the rebound by LaCrosse.
Yep.
Oh, my gosh.
There we go. Charlesworth, not even close. Rebound. Ross Popo. She sees Stricker too late. And the ball.
Jump ball. That's going to go back to LaCrosse, I believe, isn't it?
The coach is saying it should be a foul, but nobody had control of the ball, so it's kind of hard to have a foul.
Well, Stricker ended up with her arms around her, but it wasn't intentional, so I think it was just the way the girl kind of rolled into her arms.
Well, not the third quarter the Dragons wanted. And Charlesworth taking her way, going to where she wants to do, and the defense is lacking now.
All right, we've got a timeout on the floor by Coach Teal. He's not thrilled at all with what he's seen here in the last couple minutes by the Lady Dragons. 38-29, and we'll be right back.
The quality and service of C&S Outdoor Equipment has now expanded to C&S Outdoor Automotive Service. You can expect the same great service and hard work from C&S Outdoor Automotive that you are accustomed to receiving from C&S Outdoor Equipment. Priority number 1 at C&S Outdoor Automotive is top-notch service for you and your vehicle. Stop by and see Richard Amy at 770 North Michigan Street in Argos for all your outdoor needs, or give them a call at 574-892-5790. That's 892-5790.
All right, we're back here from Argos with 2:09 left to go in the third quarter. LaCrosse has made a little bit of a run here, 38-29. So coming out of the break, it's 13. I guess it's only 14-13, but seems like a little bit more. We had built the lead up to 13 or 14 there at one point, and now they're back down to a 9-point advantage. Lady Dragons last couple times down the floor have not gotten a good bucket, and LaCrosse has gotten some really good looks, and Charlesworth has
come alive a little bit here in the second.
She's got 4 or 6 here in the last few possessions for the Lady Tigers. So Lady Dragons got about 2 minutes here. They need to settle down the into the third quarter here and get a good bucket.
Miller fakes. Nice little jumper out of Miller, just short.
Good rebound.
Barlow puts it up for 2.
Good rebound by Barlow. Second chance opportunity.
I like the little drive out of Miller. That's what we're going to have to do. If they start covering Dunlap, she can just dish it and let the next girl run in. And Miller's all over Charlesworth again.
Little jump out there by Dunlap. Good job. Charlesworth.
How easy is that? Why don't our defender just step in front? I cannot understand it. She can't just let her walk by her.
Well, that's the, she beat her off the dribble, but then our big girl's not stepping
up. Help side's non-existent. Stricker to Miller. Dunlap, Stricker. Stricker's got the lane. Kicks it over to Barlow. It's lost. It's loose. And goes Charlesworth.
Boy, she had the left side right there.
Yeah, I thought she should have went on in.
All right, the Lady Dragons are struggling with Charlesworth right now. We'll see if they can
I
get
don't
her shut
understand
down.
how they absolutely annihilated her first half, and now she's taking it to them.
Whoa, what are you doing?
That's a quick foul out of Stricker.
Not sure what that was all about.
That's only her second. Doing well.
Yeah, but it's almost like she intended to foul her. I don't know why.
Well,
it's kind of weird, but
she thought the hand was going to be loose. Miller.
All right, we knew Charlesworth was a good player, but she's really proven it here in the third.
Nah, we're making it easy on her. This help side's not been there at all. And there's a steal.
There we go.
Barlow, yep.
First turnover of the second half for
Miller
LaCrosse.
turns and bucket.
There we go. That's what we need. Some fast break opportunities. Back to 11 now. 25 seconds to go in the third. Got a lane right there. Got to slide over. Take it.
Misses.
Rebound. There we go. Miller.
Miller's going again. Kicks it over.
It's all right. Good job. One shot.
10
one
seconds.
shot. 5 seconds to go. Dunlap all the way in and scores it. There we go. Way to finish out. Yes. Way to finish it out. No call.
Not even close. She was heave-hoeing it.
44-31 after 3. Argos with the 13-point lead. We're going to take a break and be back for the fourth quarter action in just a moment.
Fitness Forum Sports and Wellness in Plymouth has hundreds of ways to make exercises fun for the whole family. We have a pool, indoor track, racquetball courts, and even a rock wall. Worried about your kids being bored while you work out? We'll have that problem fixed with our after-school program and our kids club. Sign a one-year contract at Fitness Forum and get your first month free. Visit fitnessforum.biz for our hours and all services provided. Fitness Forum, 2885 Mill Drive, Suite 101 in Plymouth.
All right, we're back after 3 quarters of action. Argos with a 44-31 advantage. Got the pep block over there. Looks like Dean Huppert from Channel 28 getting a little film there of our, must be camo night, huh?
I don't know. I don't see our
I don't think we need an excuse to wear camo around here, do we?
I can't see our pep block. They're camouflage.
Oh,
man. That was weak. That's all right.
That was weak.
It's
all
just
right.
like Stricker's game. It's weak.
He's talking about mine, not Macy's.
Not Macy's. She's the only one that's tough in the family. All right, McKenna's a beast.
Yeah.
All right, basically you're the odd man out. The women are all tough.
Fourth quarter action getting underway. 44-31. It's going to be Argos ball here to start the fourth quarter.
Kaylin's back in. Anna's on the bench. Miller's going down. Stricker gives it to Miller. Here comes Dunlap. Gets the ball. All right.
8 minutes away from a spot in the sectional final here for the Lady Dragons if they can finish this one off.
Dunlap kicks it right to Stricker. Such an easy play and just misses.
Oh, my gosh.
That's all right. It was a good play, though. It was a set-up play, and it worked well.
Good look there by Dunlap.
Yep. Stricker just about gets it. And they are all over Charlesworth. Kicks it over. And stealing Dunlap with a steal, and she's going all the way in. And puts it in for 2. And she was wanting a foul. It was obvious she got hit. Powered through it. And here comes a tough defense. Oh, my word.
Oh, wow. Talk about a tough
yeah,
foul.
That was a little soft.
That's the second.
Third.
Yeah, well, she usually has that in the first half.
She's doing just fine.
I don't think Rose Popo, Dunlap, or Stricker have come out at all.
Nope, and here comes Binkley. She's coming in for somebody. Barlow, smart, backs up, and Charlesworth's in trouble. Kicks it down, fakes it on her, throws it up, and somehow gets it to get in.
That looked like she got away with the ball.
Yeah, she did. And here comes Dunlap.
13-point Argos lead.
They have covered Ross Popo the entire night. And there's another bucket out of Dunlap.
Well, she can just go at will right there.
Yep. And they have shut down Ross Popo. And there's the travel.
No, I heard it.
Wow, I thought that was over here.
No, I don't know who they call on that. Shanna?
Yep. And here comes Ross Popo.
She's had a
first
great
sub
game
all night. Like I said, they marked her. They saw that 19 number from the first game, and they've been all over her tonight. But one thing they've done is let Dunlap run free reign.
Got a 1-and-1 here for LaCrosse.
This in. Where it just puts it in. 1-and-1.
That's not a good sign though for the Lady Dragons. They're in the 1-and-1. We still got 6.5 to go.
Yep.
Not good.
Shannon Miller second.
Second one's in and out.
And good rebound. Here comes Dunlap. Dunlap, Stricker. Stricker looks. Barlow, wide open. Kicks it around. Loses control. Gets the ball. Miller gonna go.
No, she didn't do that. No.
I don't agree with that.
They're going to call the travel on Miller.
It's a good quick first touch. Step there, and just, I don't know.
Second turnover of the half for the Lady Dragons.
The trap is on. Vance. Dunlap. Stricker with the steal. Ball's loose. And it ends up with Charlesworth, and here she goes. Connor drives. Kicks it over. Vance for the quick jumper. And it's short. Let her shoot that. Dunlap gets it from rebound off of Barlow over to Dunlap, and here comes Dunlap to set him down. She's going to get double teamed every time. So now we got people open for the quick jumper. Binkley dribbles over to Stricker. Dunlap looks.
Nice pass. Nice pass to Barlow from Dunlap.
And that's her first bucket all night.
Is it
we
really?
Talked about using the middles, but they haven't really. She hasn't needed to, and now that they're just going to cover Dunlap, she's going to start kicking it to the open player. And here comes Ross Popo back in.
Stay tall.
There you go. A big block out of Barlow.
Good job by Binkley.
Over to Dunlap. And I would say Stricker might be coming out for the first time all game. Just depends.
Who do we got lined up down here?
Ross Popo. Miller to Stricker. Dunlap. Oh, yeah, the break was through. And I think Stricker's going to be ready. And Barlow gets it, turns, fakes, kicks it back out. Miller.
Good job by Barlow to go get that.
Yep. Miller has it.
Nice move.
Kicks it over Stricker to Dunlap. And they clear it out. Here comes Dunlap. Fake. Miller. Stricker moves it around. Good movement out of Lady Dragons.
They got just take your time and work
the
it
shot
around.
They want.
Yep.
Miller, nice little move and drive. Kicks it over to Barlow. Fakes. Stricker. Dunlap has it.
A lot of hands.
There's a drive. Puts it up, and there's going to be a blocking foul. Number 32, Vance, most likely. Correct. And Dunlap's at the line shooting 2. 2 of 2
second
from the free throw line.
Second foul on Vance.
Yeah.
Only the fourth team foul for LaCrosse in the second half.
And that's good. I tell you what, you couldn't tell, but Dunlap's been sick. And here comes Stricker for the first time all night, taking a little break with 4 minutes left. And there's a quick timeout, try to ice the shooter.
All right, with 3:59, actually right at 4 minutes left, we got a 51-34 game. We'll be right back.
Whether it's new or just new to you, most people don't put buying a vehicle at the top of their favorite things to-do list. At Oliver Ford Lincoln, we try to break that stereotype.
We felt good about purchasing our vehicles here because I know how much Oliver Ford does for community outreaches.
And, you know, I love the Mustang, so.
He loves the Mustang, but I drive it.
Hold your hand treatment. It's a lifetime experience at Oliver Ford Lincoln in Plymouth, where we tip our hat to you.
All righty, we're back here from Culver Community. We've got right at 4 minutes left to go. Argos with a 51-34 lead. Courtney Dunlap is at the line. She's got one more free throw coming up here. And Lady Dragons are just about ready to put this one to bed. If they can hang on here, not have a total complete collapse in the last 4 minutes.
Well, we've heard that so far in this sectional. There's been one total collapse. And, well, we're just going to make sure we don't do the second one, you know?
Yeah, Triton was up by about 7 with under 2 minutes to go the other night.
They were
losing.
up by 7 with 58 seconds left.
Was it
what
really?
I heard?
Wow.
They're up by 9 and allowed North Miami to get the last 12 points to win it. So
yeah,
that's crazy.
We're in a little bit better spot than that right now. Dunlap's second is
out. She was so good. And misses the second one.
Oh,
and there's a charge. Bigger live. Dunlap was camping.
All right.
He was waiting for it. About time they got it.
Yep. 30.
Yep.
That
Haven, that's her second. And
okay.
that's the 5th foul for them.
All right.
And Dunlap gets it.
A little bit of full court press here by LaCrosse. And Dunlap is able to handle it.
Kind of nice now.
Nice
over
fake.
to Miller. Ross Popo.
They're going to
rotate it. Miller has it. Good rotation. Miller to the opposite side. Kicks it over to Ross Popo. Ross Popo fakes.
What was that?
She was trying to get it to Barlow, and there's a jump ball.
Jump ball. Is that?
It's going to go LaCrosse.
LaCrosse.
Yep. That happened.
All right. Turnover Argus. That's going to be the third of
But if it hits
half.
off a defensive leg like that in foot, it should be a kick.
Got to hit the foot. If it hits the leg, it's not a kick.
It was pretty low.
It hit her shin.
Oh, okay. And she pulls her up. Barlow with the better move. Connor trying it, fakes. Vance kicks it out. And
nice.
Barlow, and that's her 4th.
Looked like she had a good
She did
position.
have pretty good position just because she's tall.
Yep.
And Stricker's going back in. Push in the back.
That's going to put
Miller out. Stricker back in. And great minutes out of Shanna Miller. And Barlow's got her 4th. So
it's going to put Vance at the line to shoot a 1-and-1.
And she's got it.
First one is in. 51-35.
She's 4 of 6 so far.
If we ended right now, John Harrell would be almost dead on.
And Stricker rebounds.
He said 50-35. We got 51-35.
Well, we're going to get some more. Ross Popo. Courtney's taking a break. Dunlap has it. Stricker. And good move out of Stricker, and Charlesworth had no chance of keeping up with her.
Nice drive there, Dunlap, and she puts it in for 2. Good strong drive to the basket again.
Ross Popo cleared it out, and Dunlap took it in. I think she needs to be sick more often. She's come back and she's over 20. I think she's almost at 25 points for the game. And the ball's loose. Dunlap has it. Nope, Barlow has it. Gives it to Dunlap. Charlesworth.
Wow, how's that not a foul?
And that's a pure frustration foul.
That's going to be the 4th, I think, on Charlesworth.
3rd or 4th. Let's see.
I think she had 3 early.
Yeah, that would be her.
No?
No, it's only her 3rd. She had 2 early.
Oh.
And then she kind of went back.
She had 2 in the first quarter. That's what it was.
She pulled it back and relaxed. And there's number 3 holding on to her arm.
Pushing.
Yep.
Wear it
with her 3rd.
Dunlap was wearing it.
Yep. Ha. First is wearing it. Now we're in the 1-and-1.
Yeah. All right, it's going to put Courtney Dunlap at the line to shoot a 1-and-1. 53-35. We got 2:18 to go here in the ball game. And Lady Dragons are in control right now. First one is up and good for Dunlap. 54-35. Chance to make it a 20-point advantage right now with a second free throw. Got a sub. Bruner's in for LaCrosse. And the second one is good for Dunlap. And Bailey Nifong is going to check in for Kennedy. Okay. Kaylin Barlow started to come out. Like, no, you're not coming out. Kennedy's coming out. All right, Charlesworth with the drive and banking it no good, and rebound by, and there's a foul. That's going to put Ross Popo at the line.
And Dunlap's messing with her eye in a contact. She might be out for the.
Oh, I think she caught it or something.
And out's coming Kaylin Barlow. Anna Barlow's coming in for her sister.
All right, a little last-minute instruction there by Coach Teal before Anna gets in. And what?
They're at the line, not us.
What?
You're calling Ross Popo shooting.
Well, Ross Popo had the ball. I don't know where. Okay,
I don't know.
I didn't see that. My bad. Sure looked like Ross Popo had it. Who'd they call the foul on? They called it on Kaylin, huh?
That was her fifth. That's why Anna came in. Barlow fouls out.
Guess I did not see that action.
Well, you've not been known to follow the game sometimes.
I guess not. 55-36, 2:06. Second free throw is good by Charlesworth. She's put together a nice little game, but unfortunately for her, it's going to be a little bit too little for the LaCrosse Tigers. And Dunlap is going to handle it. Got Stricker over here, and then she goes over to Ross Popo.
Strickers needs to tell her that she's right behind her. Say that. Let her know. That's one of those things we talked about. The girls got to let them have it. Just raise their hand all quiet like they're in class. No, you let them know that you have it, you're open, and you want it.
All right, Val Rose Popo is going to go to the line, and Stricker's going to come out.
Stricker's coming out. Mariah Lineberry's coming in. A great, great game out of Stricker. Tremendous work. Back-to-back double-digits games. Very good.
She have 12?
Yeah. And Ross Popo puts another one in.
All right, bring it back up to 20 here if she hits this one. And it's good. 57-37. Got under 2 minutes to go here. Oh.
Jump stop. Vance puts it in for 2. There's a quick foul. And Charlesworth gets another quick foul. Well, that's her 4th. That's not who I'm wanting to foul on. If I'm LaCrosse, I don't want to see her picking up the fouls.
No, but we're not, so we do. So
yeah, I know. But I mean, I'm just thinking, dude, Coach, you got to tell her, settle down.
Yeah.
Let somebody else do that stuff.
Yeah.
And it's awful early for that at the moment. It's 57-39 with 1:44.
Yeah, they can foul us all they want at this point. It's not going to matter for them, I don't think.
And Dunlap misses the front end of the 1-and-1. Charlesworth goes, and Lineberry, or is it going to be Dunlap? Lineberry, nope.
14. They got Ross Popo. Got Ross Popo.
Yikes.
Huh.
How's that?
I don't know. I saw
it was Lineberry and Dunlap, but
but Val gets the call.
Nice ghost foul. It's a ghost foul by Ross Popo.
It's not that there wasn't a foul. It's just that I don't know that it was on her.
And that's her first for the game, so that's just fine.
Missed the free throw by Charlesworth. Second free throw is short.
Rebound Barlow.
Yeah.
Charlesworth's going to pick up her 5th. There's no doubt about it.
She's awful aggressive right there with 4 fouls. And
miscommunication between Nifong and Dunlap.
4th turnover of the half for the Lady Dragons. Only 6 on the game, so they're had a really good
control and possession of the game. You betcha in the ball, but got to finish this out a little stronger. We've allowed her 39 points tonight. That's just way too many. And there's a foul on Barlow.
We're just running the clock right now, trying to get some time off of it. They got a timeout on the floor by Coach Teal. It's a 57-39 Argos advantage. We've got 1:16 left to go in the game, and we'll be right back.
Looking for a basketball league or tournament, or for a place to improve your overall game? Well, look no further than the Zone Sports Complex of Northern Indiana. The Zone, located on the west side of Plymouth, is the place to be for all of your basketball needs. We have hoops clinics and camps, plus individual and group basketball lessons. You won't find any place that offers the kind of coaching you'll get at the Zone, which features a pair of coaches who played college basketball, including Dwayne Morton, Kentucky's 1990 Mr. Basketball Award winner and one of the greatest players ever in Louisville basketball history. So make sure you don't delay and you join the Zone team today. Like the Zone on Facebook and visit our website at thezonesportscomplex.org for all the Zone's upcoming events. Give us a call at 574-935-3939 and get in the Zone.
Okay, we're back with 1:16 to go. In this one, it's a 57-39 Argos lead. Charlesworth is at the line to shoot two. Did you ever get a final on what did Glenn end up winning?
No, I'm sure I didn't get a final yet. I'm waiting for my main man, Dougie Griffiths, to hook us up with a score.
Did she make that?
No.
Missed that.
Final, Glenn 59, Culver Academy 48. So they made a big comeback.
Ooh. Yeah, they did.
Only lost by down and lost by 11. So
because your halftime score, Glenn, was way up, right?
Yep. And misses both, and Charlesworth's going to be very frustrated, and she's tired. And she's trying to get the fifth foul. She's just tired. She's given up, and they didn't call it. Ross Popo just dribbling through, smart, maintaining possession. And there's the foul,
right.
Number 30.
Not sure what they're trying to accomplish with an 18-point deficit, but I guess they want to extend the game just a little bit.
And Charlesworth had a pretty good second half. You got to give her credit. She never gave up, even though she was getting dominated in the first half.
She is only a sophomore.
Yeah, she's going to be tough.
Yeah, she is tough. Ross Popo misses the free throw. I'm just looking out here who they've got. They've got Charlesworth, and they've got Vance as a senior, so this will do it for Katie Vance.
And number 30 is a senior, if I remember correct.
Yep.
30
is a senior.
Two of their starters are going to be retiring after this game.
Retiring.
Yep. From high school basketball, anyway. There's a nice shot out of Vance. Ross Popo has it. And very good drive out of Ross Popo. Kicks it all the way over to Nai Fong. Lineberry. Lineberry's going to dribble and just relax.
30
it over
seconds
to Dunlap.
To go.
And looks like Calhoun's coming in at the end of the game.
Oh, Ross Popo. Oh.
Yeah, we don't need to score, but that was a good open play. Ross Popo fakes and caddy corner. Lineberry puts it up for two.
The senior, excellent senior to senior. Lineberry scores two.
Yep.
And that is going.
That ends
That's
the game.
Gonna do it.
Bucket.
Final from Culver. Argus wins 60-41 over the LaCrosse Lady Tigers. They will move on to the championship game tomorrow night at 8 versus the winner of the upcoming game, which is going to put North Miami and South Central. We're going to take a break, and we're going to line up a couple interviews here with the coach. Hopefully, we haven't had him for a while.
Yep.
And we'll be right back here in just a moment.
Are you thinking about seamless gutters? Or what about decorative concrete? Rob Herford of H&H Contracting specializes in seamless gutters and all aspects of concrete work, walls, flat work, and yes, decorative concrete. Contact Rob Herford at 574-229-0971 and let H&H Contracting help you design the project of your dreams. H&H Contracting partners with their homeowners to produce the work of the highest quality and making sure everyone is satisfied with the final design. That number again, 574-229-0971 or email Rob Herford at rherford@yahoo.com. What does Valspar and Best Look quality paint, pressure washers, nuts and bolts, canning supplies, bug spray, chicken coops, fire pits, lawn furniture, grills, carpet cleaners, garden hoses, lawn seed and fertilizer, and everything in between have in common? They can all be found at your local Argos Do It Best Hardware, 200 West Walnut Street. Argos Do It Best is your one-stop shop with the hometown service and knowledge you have grown to love. Argos Do It Best Hardware, 200 West Walnut Street in Argos.
The products you know, the people you trust, do it best.
Take the worry out of buying a new home with a Hereford Home Inspection. You can be confident that Hereford Home Inspectors have completed a comprehensive training course and use the latest technology available, and they have over 10 years experience. Oftentimes, it's the little things that separate a good home from a great home, and the Hereford Home Inspectors are right there to talk you through the process of any needed repair. An informed buyer is a confident buyer. Be confident in your purchase. Call Hereford Home Inspection, 498-6013. That's Hereford Home Inspection, 498-6013.
Whether it's new or just new to you, most people don't put buying a vehicle at the top of their favorite things to do list. At Oliver Ford Lincoln, we try to break that stereotype.
We felt good about purchasing our vehicles here because I know how much Oliver Ford does for community outreaches.
And, you know, I love the Mustang, so.
He loves the Mustang, but I drive it.
Hold your hand treatment. It's a lifetime experience at Oliver Ford Lincoln in Plymouth, where we tip our hat to you.
Have you heard of the Zone Sports Complex in northern Indiana? The good news is now it's open and there's simply nothing like it. Best of all, it's in our backyard. The 30,000 square foot sports facility is located on the west side of Plymouth, right off US 30, just minutes from Argos. The zone has leagues, tournaments, clinics, camps, and one-on-one group lessons for basketball and volleyball, as well as speed, strength, and agility training for all sports. The zone also features indoor soccer, which will soon be housed in a brand new 40,000 square foot state-of-the-art facility that will also house flag football, lacrosse, softball, and baseball. Like the zone on Facebook and visit our website at thezonesportscomplex.org for all of the zone's upcoming events. Call 574-935-3939 today and find out that there's simply no place like the zone.
This is your moment. Explore the University of St. Francis. Known for our quality academic options and dedicated professors who practice in their fields, you will discover the perfect program to fit your interests and goals. Hands-on experience with internships, clinicals, and co-ops makes a USF education a great value and investment into your future. Apply now at sf.edu. We are seeking applicants for $15 million in scholarships this year. This is your moment. Believe. Frick Service Incorporated in Leitersford has been serving the needs of agribusiness since 1918 with the sales and service of seed, custom spread fertilizer, ag lime, ag chemicals, and carries anhydrous ammonia. Talk to their ProTech partners in their full-service precision agronomy department about soil sampling, crop scouting, variable rate applications, and analyzing all crop inputs. Contact Frick Services in Leitersford at 800-542-4034. That's 800-542-4034.
All right, we're back with the post game here, where the Argos Lady Dragons are victorious 60-41 over the LaCrosse Lady Tigers. The Lady Dragons move to 20-3 on the season.
Not bad.
Not bad at all. LaCrosse is going to finish out their year at 13-10. I looked it up earlier today. The last time the Lady Dragons had won 20 was the 05-06 year. So they are on pace to a really good year, obviously. And not done yet. Got an opportunity tomorrow night coming up with the sectional championship game. We got the two teams getting ready on the floor here that are going to vie for that second position. Great job by the Lady Dragons. They pretty much had control of it from start to finish. I think there was one point early in the first quarter where LaCrosse might have had a lead. Well, yeah, they did. By 1 point.
Got him kind of angry, and Macy had the last five in the the first quarter.
Yep.
And then they went on, and the Dragons never looked back. So, you know, that was tremendous work out of the girls.
And
wow.
Go ahead and read off the end-of-game stats here for both sides.
Well, I tell you what, we for the Lady Tigers, we have Warrett with 1. O'Connor didn't shoot the entire first half, but ends up coming out in the second half, getting 10 points. Vance with 14. Very, very tough post player down there going against both Barlow girls and did very well down there. And Charlesworth, what's she average?
19 and
19? All right.
18.9.
She averages basically 19 points, and the Dragons held her to 16.
Wow.
So she really come out second half gunning for them. They held her to 0 field goals for the first half. Second half, she come out and got some buckets and did very well. So it was a good, tough game for the Lady Dragons against them. So on the Dragon side, here we go. Lineberry, the senior, getting the assist from her best friend and senior partner there. Ross Popo, great assist at the end of the game to get her bucket. Anna Barlow with 2. Shanna Miller with 4. Binkley with 2. Kaylin Barlow with 2. Ross Popo with 9 huge points. And then Stricker, second time in a row. She was the second highest scorer for the team, back-to-back double digits in the sectional. That's the way you want to go out and play with 12. And then the big story, Dunlap missing the first game sick, missing the next day sick at school, kind of under the weather. Comes in, must be feeling slightly better because she has her season high 27.
27.
Wow. Right. So that's a huge game. She pretty much got to the point where she was dribbling, laying it in, and they couldn't do anything about it. And then once they started double teaming the cutter, she just dumped it. She dished it down to Macy or to Miller or to Barlow, and then they'd get a quick shot. So huge, huge game.
How many did you say Val had?
Val had 9. So she had 9 tonight, 19 the game before. Huge numbers. Obviously, Dunlap, she had to get all of her points tonight because she was absent the first game. So, you know, great game. Good work out of the Dragons. We could have buttoned it up earlier. We were off a little bit on our shots, missing a little more the easy shots that they typically make. But that's pretty good work out of the girls. You know, part of it, some of the team, you know, all the girls were feeling a little under the weather this week. And to battle out and beat this team, LaCrosse is a good little quality team. Got some young players going to be real tough in the future. So, you know, I thought the girls played pretty well. And you could see it. You could see it. They started to get that confidence, and then they were just saying, all right, we're taking it.
All right, well, we're looking for Coach Teal. I see him emerging from the tunnel out of the locker room over there on the far side. See if we can get him over here tonight.
Coach Teal, I'd like to have Teal and then a couple of the girls because, you know what, they need a little chance. We didn't get a chance to talk to the girls, you know, and I tell you, these girls are on my list here. There goes Stricker up the stairs, not paying attention. I wanted to talk to her. Back-to-back double-digit games in the sectionals.
You're going to have to pin her down.
These kids are killing me. Shanna Miller's sitting up there. Nobody's paying attention. We have no game. That's what it is. We must be weak over here. They don't want to come over. The girls are scared to get on the radio or the internet. There's Ross Popo. She's not paying attention.
Where'd she go?
Ross Popo's there. Hold on a sec. We got
you
here.
Get this rounded up. We'll take a break, and we'll be back here hopefully with some interviews.
All right.
Fitness Forum Sports and Wellness in Plymouth has hundreds of ways to make exercises fun for the whole family. We have a pool, indoor track, racquetball courts, and even a rock wall. Worried about your kids being bored while you work out? We'll have that problem fixed with our after-school program and our kids club. Sign a one-year contract at Fitness Forum and get your first month free. Visit fitnessforum.biz for our hours and all services provided. Fitness Forum, 2885 Miller Drive, Suite 101 in Plymouth.
Looking for a basketball league or tournament, or for a place to improve your overall game? Well, look no further than the Zone Sports Complex of Northern Indiana. The Zone, located on the west side of Plymouth, is the place to be for all of your basketball needs. We have hoops clinics and camps, plus individual and group basketball lessons. You won't find any place that offers the kind of coaching you'll get at the Zone, which features a pair of coaches who played college basketball, including Dwayne Morton, Kentucky's 1990 Mr. Basketball Award winner and one of the greatest players ever in Louisville basketball history. So make sure you don't delay and you join the Zone team today. Like the Zone on Facebook and visit our website at thezonesportscomplex.org for all the Zone's upcoming events. Give us a call at 574-935-3939 and get in the Zone.
All right, we're back. We got Val Ross-Popo here with the senior. Val, you guys are going to the sectional championship game. How does that feel?
Oh, my gosh. I can't even explain. It's, like, surreal. I mean, yeah, every year in my high school we've been knocked out first round, and, like, it feels great.
All right, big win here tonight, 60-41 over LaCrosse, and you had a big 9 points. But tell us about the first half last Tuesday there with Culver Community. 19 points and a half.
It was good. Felt good.
Everything was going in. You ended up the game with 5 3-pointers and 19 points. Big win for you guys with, I know you and Kennedy weren't feeling really well. Courtney wasn't even here.
Wasn't good.
It was pretty scary here up until I think yesterday. I finally got the confirmation from Macy that everybody was halfway healthy.
Yeah, that's one thing I was worried about because, I mean, like basically the whole team got super sick on, well, started Tuesday. I know for me and Kennedy, it started Tuesday, but Wednesday I think there was maybe 9 players at practice, so that was a little scary, like going into it knowing, like sectional like finals is coming up and half our players are out sick, so.
Well, we were kind of nervous, but then again, we know that our bench has been really deep this year, and they keep getting better as time goes on. And Courtney was out Monday, but that did not stop you and Stricker just taking over and say, hey, you know what, we're going to do this, we're going to take it, and we're going to make our team work. And everybody came in off the bench with Miller and Anna Barlow, and then pretty much everybody got into the little bit of the action and carried the weight. So it was super nice. And we wanted to get an interview and chat with you on Tuesday night, but we just couldn't.
Yeah.
So, but 19 points, 5 threes in the first half. That's probably one of your best halves.
Oh, yeah. I would definitely say, yeah. I mean, it was great, but at the same time, it was kind of like when this game started out and they face guarded me, I was like, I went up to coach during one of the free throws, and I was like, what do you want me to do? I just wasn't sure on whether he wanted me to like run myself to death trying to get open, or kind of just went with the flow most of the time, like, I mean, at the end, there was at least 8 possessions in a row where they just left the lane wide open.
Yeah. Well, they put a target on you. They put a target on your back. They said, you know what, 19, we got to cover her.
Yeah.
And it did. What that did was that pulled everybody out. It did leave it open a little bit more for Dunlap.
Yeah.
And she took advantage of it. But the nice thing is, once they started collapsing, then it was dish game, and then it was like, all right, we're going to Stricker, we're going to Barlow, and everybody was doing their part. And that's what's really nice. What was your last thoughts when you gave that nice little assist over to Mariah at the end of the game?
Oh my gosh, that was by far the best way to end the game. I was so happy because like, to be completely honest with you, I was just dribbling around, and then I picked up my dribble, and I was like, oh crap, I'm dead quarter, and I just picked up my dribble. I didn't really even know how much time was on the clock. I knew it wasn't long, but I saw Mariah down there, and I was like, here we go.
There it is. And she finished out, got her bucket. And you know what? The fans were going crazy. The bench was going crazy. And I tell you what, I think that was the perfect ending to the game.
It was, and we went in the locker room and had a water fight, so that was fun.
All right. Well, congratulations, Val. Go home and get some rest. You got a big game here tomorrow night.
Yeah.
And good luck to you here. Get a little bit of scouting in and watch the relax and watch the 2 teams. So.
Thank you, guys.
Yes, thanks. We got Coach Teal back here. He gets sweaty seconds on the headset. So give them to him before we put him on Macy.
All righty, Coach Teal. We got Coach Teal on the deck next. Here he goes. He's in the batter's box. Well, what do you think of that game?
Great game. It's just like it's kind of like a battle of 2 titans, so to speak. I mean, Justine Charlesworth is a great player. She can really put a lot of pressure on your defense with dribble penetration, and once you get the dribble penetration, if you come up and help, and then you're going to give up the easy layup. But I thought our kids did an admirable job on her. I mean, holding her down point-wise. She only had 1 3. We were just trying to contain her, keep her outside, not let her dribble drive. And then Courtney was able to do the same against them. I mean, she was able to dribble drive, know when to kick it out to Macy for the 3, or hit Kaylin underneath for the easy bucket. or kick it out the valve for the three-point shot, and then she knew when to take it to the hoop and get her layup. So, I thought our man defense did a great job. We decided to go that direction. We just wanted to stay out of foul trouble. Now, the reason we didn't, use the man the other night is because we were worried about foul trouble with, one player down, one player short, and we felt, and you don't want to show all your cards in the first game as well.
Right.
Yeah. Well, you're talking about the defense. First half, 0 from the field out of Charlesworth. That's what you call good defense.
Right.
That was just totally great defense, shutting her down. Binkley for the first quarter, and then Miller took over the second quarter, and she was frustrated.
Yeah.
Her only one distance shot was pretty much just a heave-o, just to try to get something to go in, because she was shut down. She only had 4 points, or 5 points the first half, and they were all from free throws. So your defensive plan definitely worked. We like the pressure defense. We love the man-to-man because our girls are in good shape. They work hard all season long. We got the depth to go on the bench. But I tell you what, not a bad way to end the game, getting another win here, our 20-3 for the season.
That's really special. 20-win seasons don't come along that often. And, I'm very proud of the kids for just what they've accomplished as a team. Just to be 20-3 right now. Of course, we don't want to be finished. They don't want to be finished. We're just thrilled to be in the sectional finals because that's something that doesn't happen that often either. So we're looking forward to playing in the sectional finals, and I thought our kids did a great job. We got a 19-point win against a team that had won 13 games with some quality players. Very proud of our kids, and we just need to get them watch a little bit of this game and get some rest tonight, and be ready to come back tomorrow against either North Miami or South Central. And like I said, I'm just very proud of our kids.
Talk about both of these squads, be a rematch on either side, and talk a little bit about it's going to be hard. You've beat both of these teams. It's always hard to beat a team twice.
Yes, it is.
So.
And South Central in the Winter Classic, they were very upset that we beat them in the Winter Classic. So that if they get to the final game, nothing's for sure.
They're gunning for you.
Yeah, they're going to be gunning for you. The bullseye keeps getting bigger. It's because you got the best record, so teams are going to come after you. And North Miami too. Even though we beat North Miami, down there, North Miami played really well the other night against Triton. They never gave up.
Yeah, and it makes a difference.
Triton was ahead by 7 in the last minute and a half, and North Miami comes away with the win. So you never know what's going to happen in these ball games. But I think your kids, you talk to your kids about it, they understand the importance of the game, no matter what team is there, and they understand that they've got to meet that challenge, and they understand that they have to meet the intensity of whichever team that we play, and to continue playing the basketball that they've been playing all season long.
Well, Coach, back it up just a little bit. We didn't get the chance to talk to you there last week, but Saturday night was senior night for the girls, and I know it was kind of a rough night all the way around. We know you're a tremendous family man, and you had some issues. Everything is okay, I assume, with everybody, but we had an incident on the floor and a lot of publicity over what the girls, they had to make you proud Saturday night with the way they handled that situation with the injury.
Yes, and the kids did, and we saw them going into a prayer huddle, so, we decided we would go down there. We do that before we come out of the locker room every game, and we decided we'd go down there and pray with them. It's just a good show of sportsmanship, and I think our kids are excel in sportsmanship. And with that situation, we just wanted to, make sure that that girl was going to be okay, and we got a card from her today. All the girls signed a card at practice, and we sent it to her, and she wrote back to us and thanked us for the sportsmanship and caring about her as a person. And you have to. I mean, in sports, you play hard out there, but if you knock somebody down, you got to pick them up. You got to show sportsmanship, and I thought our girls excelled in that.
Well, I can't argue with that. It was all over, media, social media, from Twitter to Instagram to Facebook and so on and so forth. And it only does one thing. It represents the school, community, you as a coach and as a person, and our team. And just kudos to you and everybody else. So,
thank you.
Tremendous work. Another great win. And boy, oh boy, tomorrow we can cap off the sectional championship, and hopefully we'll just keep on going. Where's the end? We're going to find out.
We're going to find out, and since you were talking about, and I'll finish up then, but the seniors, Val Rospopo, Mariah Lineberry, Chiara Capozzolo, from Italy, and Kaylin Barlow. I just want to mention my 4 seniors and how much I appreciate all of them and what they've done. Val and Mariah have been with me for 4 years.
Yep.
Since I came to Argos.
Right.
Kaylin's been here 2.5 years, and of course Kiara's that foreign exchange student. But she's had a blast. She really has had a blast.
Yeah.
But we're excited about playing in the sectional final, and we're looking forward to it. And just like I said, I'm ecstatic. It's great to get back to a sectional final, and we'll put Macy on here.
We're going to put Macy on next. She's dreading it, but we kidnapped her.
Congratulations, Coach,
Yes,
and
good job, Coach.
best of luck here tomorrow night. We hope
you.
to have a post-game win interview for tomorrow night, too. That'd be great, yes. So, all right, Coach Gary Teal of the Argos Lady Dragons, and thanks for spending a minute here with us. And we got
Macy, who's giving us the evil eye. Come on, Mace. I have her phone kidnapped, and she's not going to get it back until she gets on the thing. I want to talk to her, and she's giving me the shake, and she's looking very upset. Give me 1 minute, a couple questions, and okay, so you can say yes or no. We're going to go with it.
Well, we interviewed Tyler a couple times, and that's all we got out of him.
We got a yes or no. Yeah. All right, we got Macy on, and first of all, I want to tell Macy congratulations. This is 2 straight games, double digits, second high scorer for the team. 13 on Tuesday against Culver, 12 tonight. You got to be happy with what you're doing out there, huh?
Yeah, I really am. There for a while, I've been getting 2 points a game, and now I'm getting double digits, and I'm really happy with where I'm standing.
All right, very good. See, it's not that bad once you start talking to relaxes. So she gave me the smile. Huge effort defensively out of the team tonight, and a tough opponent with that, Charlesworth. And just think, you got 2 more years of facing her.
Yeah, we also play in the North versus South together, so it's a little different playing against her today.
Oh, yeah, good point. Didn't think about that. Well, I got to tell you, super proud of the effort. 2 straight games, like I said, in double digits. You and Val really carried the offensive fourth of the game against Culver. And third quarter, you had every point for the Lady Dragons.
Yeah, I don't know how that happened.
Well, I tell you, it's a lot of hard work, the extra effort that you've been given, and I think that just shows off, and it's paying off tonight. So I want to say congratulations to Macy for a way to capitalize on your last 2 games, and I want double digits next game.
All right, we'll do.
All right, well, I got to say, as a proud papa right there, because I've been to all the workouts and all the different things that she's been through.
Yep.
Travel ball and working out with different people, and give a shout out to Ted Hayden. He's done wonders with her up there at the zone. She's been going in regularly and working out with Ted. So I tell you what, it's paid off big time. So. We're going to wrap it up here. Courtney looks like
Courtney's a no-show. I have no idea where she went.
I saw her over there. She was in her civvies. And
I'm not sure if she's feeling real well. I don't know. I don't know how you cannot scoring 27.
So, well, we'll wrap it up here. They're getting ready to start the second game, so we're going to get out of the way for the next crew. And we will see you here tomorrow night.
Tomorrow night for the
Culver
championship.
Community. It's going to be Argos Lady Dragons versus one of these 2, South Central or North Miami. We'll see you then.
Thank you for listening to the preceding Voice Sports Network broadcast. The Voice Sports Network is proud to bring this service to you, but we remind you to support your local schools when possible. Go to the games, support the high school athletes, and show them your support. But when you can't make it, you can always listen here. Thanks again for listening from all of us at the Voice Sports Network.